I've been a Persona fan since I was a kid. My mom, she got me Persona 3 Portable around the year 2010 during Christmas. And I gotta tell you, when I got that game on my PSP, I wasn't expecting it to be over 70 hours long and actually have a good story. I thought it was just going to be a short little game. And Persona 3 Portable is what led me to being a JRPG fan. That game, and along with Final Fantasy IV on PSP as well. Then eventually, when I got a PS3, I got Persona 3 FES. I bought it digitally on the store. This was before I knew how to emulate games. And look, I really do like Persona 3 FES, but it is not a perfect game at all. There are a lot of flaws with it. And a lot of people in the Persona community, they like to shit on Persona 3 Reload. Now, for me, Persona 3 Reload is one of the best Persona games and one of the best video game remakes ever. It's not only mostly faithful to the original game, but it also adds in some new lore and some more character development, especially regarding the character Ken. So in this video, I'm basically going to be talking about the pros of Persona 3 Reload because, even though the game does have like high review scores and stuff, there are still those set of fans, those set of purists who love to shit on Persona 3 Reload for some of the dumbest reasons ever. Like, oh no, they removed the swim team in Persona 3 Reload. This is such a demake. Like, who cares? Like, regardless of which sports team you join in Persona 3, it still leads to the same outcome of the same mid tier social link. And yeah, they removed the trans joke in the beach scene, but it doesn't ruin the whole fucking game. In fact, I feel like the new joke that they replaced it with, with the character being like a crazy schizo person, is way more funnier than, oh god, we're flirting with a trans person. Let's get the most obvious one out of the way. You get to control the entire party in Persona 3 Reload. When I play a video game, I like having control. In the original game, there wasn't a way to control the party members. That's why so many people shifted to Persona 3 Portable, because in Portable, you can actually control the party members. The original game has the tactics menu, and it's fine. But even then, there are still times when the AI doesn't do what you want it to do. Like, sometimes the AI won't use Magaru. It will just use Garu, just use one wind attack at a time instead of just, using a wind attack that attacks all the enemies at once. Or the infamous Mitsuru Marin Carrying spam. Gosh, I mispronounced that. But you get what I'm saying, right? I prefer having full control of the party, just like how I do with every other JRPG. Now, some people will say, well, that takes away the challenge from Persona 3. And I'm like, Persona 3 was never really that challenging. I mean, every time I play a Persona game, I usually pick the normal setting. But even then, these games just come down to you spamming and abusing enemy weaknesses. And hey, if you get trapped at a boss fight, good news. All you just gotta do is level up and grind to win. These games aren't that challenging. When I think of a challenging game, what immediately comes to my mind would be something like Sekiro, where you actually need to have reflexes and all that other stuff. Ken is also way better in Persona 3 Reload. In Persona 3 FES, he's okay. And Persona 3 Portable, I don't even know what they were thinking with that one. But in Persona 3 Reload, Ken has way more character development, and he actually has one of the saddest scenes I've actually seen in the Persona series, and I appreciate that. The visuals and cutscenes in Persona 3 Reload also look way better than FES. Honestly, if you prefer FES's graphics and cutscenes, I don't know what to say. Just fuck you, you're wrong. Another big pro is that the social links in Persona 3 Reload are fully voiced. I don't know why it took Atlas this long to finally do that. The only thing I hate about Persona 3 Reload is that Young Yi voices a character in it. Ew! But thankfully he voices a character that nobody cares about, and I'm not going to tell you who it is. Another thing I really like about Persona 3 Reload is how Tartarus is a lot more fun and unpredictable. And one thing that took me by surprise was when Death, or the Reaper, will follow you when you go upstairs and reload. In the original game, Death will just quit following you once you go up to another floor, but no, in Reload, Death will actually chase you, and that's really funny and horrifying. So yeah, overall, I just feel like Persona 3 Reload is just objectively way better than FES and Persona 3 Portable. I'm not buying Persona 4 Revival because I feel like Persona 4 Golden is good enough as it is, and Persona 4 Golden is my least favorite Persona game.
But your father and I have talked. You are not to play Mario Kart or go skateboarding for 3 weeks. And no TV.
No.
And you are not going to sit on that internet either. And every day, you're going to ride your bike over to Green Grove Retirement Home and visit Grandma.
Oh, that'll be nice.